I am interviewing a parent here, Mr. Juan Perez, and we're going to go ahead and do it. Make sure the camera's on. Okay, Mr. Perez. On a scale of 1 to 10, how well does La Jolla Community High School connect to families in the community of Avondale?
My guess is, I'm guessing 10.
Okay, 10. Why do you say that?
Because it keeps parents up to date with all their students' activities, future projects that they have, their tests that they have, some new programs in regards to some of the students going to colleges.
Okay, thank you. You listed some of the ways that La Jolla reaches out to the community. So like these things that you listed, how did you hear about the events or programs or how your son's doing on his projects or tests?
Myself, well, I'm signed up to all 3 different categories. One would be like they call on my cell phone, and then also they text me.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe the other one was I'm not sure if they emailed me too as well.
Okay. Are you signed up for Synergy or Parent View?
No.
No? Okay. When the school reaches out to you in these ways, how successful are these efforts in connecting you to the school, your child to the school, or your family to the school?
How successful?
Yeah, so when they reach out to you through call or text to keep you up to date,
Right.
Is this a successful way of communicating to you and your family?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm. How could the efforts of La Jolla be enhanced, or what else could they do to help you connect more with the school, with your child, with organizations in the community?
A better way, I'm not sure, because I believe they also offer like ways you can sign up,
Mm-hmm.
where you can actually see your son's progress or reports or things like that. So,
Okay.
as far as a better way, I'm not sure how better they can enhance that or
Okay.
provide other service of communication.
Okay. So overall, you're pretty satisfied in the way that the school has reached out to you to update or to keep you in tune,
Yes.
informed with what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're gonna go down to number 7. What specific events does the school offer to help you understand your child's classroom experience or course curriculum?
Well, they do sometimes when they have like a meeting, they do offer, like if you want to come in and find out, how your child is doing, and also, like I was saying earlier, well, they do. I'm not sure if this applies to this one, but they also let you know about events for your child's future,
Uh-huh.
as far as continuing school after high school as well.
Okay. Have you ever attended a parent-teacher night at the school?
Here in La Jolla, I haven't, but during their elementary, I always went to every single one. But here, honestly, I haven't. I just think it's kind of a little more difficult to do with, like, here, because you have so many different teachers. I think it's a little bit harder to communicate which one is the one that they really want to talk to.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so this is in regards to the school community. Does La Jolla offer any specific programs, events, or relationships, opportunities to help you get involved within the school community, come to school events, maybe sporting events, or anything like that?
Well, they do have the sports that, where you come and support the school, either the sport events your child is involved in, or any other sports that the school provides.
Do you yourself attend any sporting events at the school, or like do you have a son or a daughter that's been? is involved in any of these programs?
Like myself, I have a son that is involved in soccer, and I come and watch him either at home or away and watch his games.
Okay. How did your son know to get involved in the soccer program or involved in a group within La Jolla? How did he know how to do that?
I believe that when they first enter the year, and they kind of come to sign up, there's some players that represent the soccer program and offer their sports to all the new students that come into the school.
Yeah, I think you're referring to like the orientation time for the freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. Okay. So in terms of parent-teacher conferences or other events that your family is invited to, and you kind of talked about it earlier, what it was hindering you from coming to that? Or what was a reason that you couldn't come to that, honestly, or you didn't want to, or for whatever reason?
Well, it's not that I wanted to, because I always liked meeting my son's teachers, and I want to know how he's doing in his classes, in each individual class, where he's more advanced, where he needs help. I just believe that, to me, in high school is a little bit more difficult because there's not one set teacher, like saying like the main classroom where he goes to. So that's the only reason.
Okay.
Why I couldn't make it.
Thank you. Okay, so besides the soccer events or keeping in tune with your child's grades, progress in his classes, communicating with his teachers, what programs, events, or relationship opportunities would you possibly be interested in getting involved in within the school? Myself or your family, or would you think a parent would want to, or a better, or a way for them to get involved?
I don't know if there's other programs, like maybe away from sports, where they can have the students maybe learn a little bit more about that, I'm not sure, maybe like some kind of programs where, and I'm not sure if they can actually offer is like supporting other like people with cancer or things like that. I don't know if that's a possibility.
Yeah, so a philanthropy or project to help the community, yeah. Okay, do you know of any organizations that in the community, for example, like Special Olympics, or any programs like that La Jolla is involved in? Or have you heard your son talk about any organizations in Avondale that we work with?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right. Just a few more questions for you. Okay, so we're gonna skip to the last one. In regards to your child's curriculum experience, classroom experience, things that's going on, programs you can get involved in, finding out more about college, what's a way that we could, or La Jolla could help get you more involved or invested in that process, so that like what's going on, when the FAFSA night is, when the GCU is here to offer or talking about their school. What would be a way that we could kind of reach out to you to help you get involved effectively in that?
I think more effectively would be like maybe if you have these parents or teachers meetings, you want to call it, have it more frequently rather than maybe once every 3 quarters, maybe have it like maybe once a month possibly, or every 2 months, just probably having these meetings more frequent.
Perfect. Okay, so that concludes our interview, Mr. Perez. Thank you so much for meeting with me and letting us know what you think about La Jolla and the communication between families.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.